Hi, welcome back to the channel. So, before we get started, I wanted to share some exciting news. We are in yay! Focus. Look at how stunning the ring is. Oh my god. Literally can't even focus on anything else besides this ring. So Ray proposed to me on Valentine's night before we went to dinner, and it was at home. It was so intimate, it was so special, and I can't believe it. We'll be dating for 3 years in August, and we've been living together for a year and a half, maybe a little bit more. But when you're living with someone for that long, you feel like a wife already, so it's really nice to have that formality and reassurance that you're not psycho for thinking about your future wedding, your future kids. Not that he ever said I was psycho, but you can talk about those things more freely, and this kind of gives you clearance to like finally go and look at all those wedding dresses that you've been kind of, you know, seeing here and there. I'm so excited. And you know me, I'm a planner, so I'm gonna be planning the hell out of the bachelorette, the wedding, the honeymoon. I love planning fun stuff. Another thing that I love planning and visualizing is my space, interior space. And for this living room project that I've filled you in on the first video, I've already got an idea of the things that I want to replace and refresh. And then the next step that I usually take is I go on Canva and I create a mood board. It's not scaled to size. There's no measurements here. It's not in a 2D layout with the measurements. You know what I'm talking about. This is just like, hey, these are the pieces mixed in with some actual photos of the space, so that I can get the color vibes and the style vibes, and it can give me, I can make several versions of what I could potentially want for the space. And it's like, what style do I want to go with? Do I want to be more dark and bold, or do I want to be more light and mid-century? And there's different styles here. I've created 3 different versions already here on Canva, and I wanted to just show you how I do it from start to finish. So I'll be sharing my screen and I'll just show you everything that I do. I've been doing this for years, and I'm sure I'm no pro at this, and I'm sure there's probably people that do it way better, and there's better ways to do it. But yeah, I've been doing it for years. I used to use Microsoft presentations and Google Slides. So when I found Canva, I was like, finally, someone made something that is perfect. It's super intuitive, super easy to use in my opinion, and you can use it on your phone, on your desktop, on your iPad, on any device. And so with all of that being said, let me share my screen and let's jump into it. So, welcome to my screen. Got my blue light glasses on because, you know, we're cute and we're careful. But anyways, here are some mood boards that I've already created. I've got 3 different versions here. The things that have changed in each of these images are the media console, the end table, and the lighting actually is the only thing that's changed. I think the biggest decision was the media console, because I've already purchased the couch, and we were for sure set on changing the rug, and we fell in love with this rug it's a Rugs USA collab with Arvin Alano. I'm obsessed with him and his style. And so we've already got that rug specifically down in each of these examples. Let me just show you how to get started from the start page on Canva, and then we'll recreate one of these mood boards in this project that I have open right now. So switching over to the home Canva screen, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to create a design, and you're gonna click on presentation. And I pay for my subscription for Canva because it gives you the ability to do stuff like this, like where you have this product image, but there's nothing in the background. I would say totally worth it to invest in paying while you're trying to visualize and brainstorm a new space. So let's go all the way down to the bottom here. We're gonna make a new page. And when I start out with a page like this, the first step is to add in images of my actual living room. And what I did is I took still photos of the video tour that I gave you guys in the first YouTube video of my living room, and I uploaded it into Canva, and that is what I'll import here. So I cropped this photo of the windows in the living room because it gives me the aspect of the space, and it also reminds me of the colors and the vibe. I also wanted to import in the living room because I didn't want to forget about just the wood color of the bookshelf, the material of the dining table, and also the dining room chairs, because they also play a part in the space since it's just one big open floor plan. So I've got this in here like this. I think I could probably crop this in a little bit. So I double clicked and I'm just gonna crop it in so it's kind of like the square. When you're doing this from absolute scratch, a lot of the photos that you're gonna need are, well, so for me, I have a MacBook and then I have an iPhone. This pairing is super convenient when you're doing something like this because I thought to myself like, oh, I need an image of my dining area to upload into this mood board. I went to my phone, searched it, either screenshotted it from a video or I just had the image, and then I airdropped it to my MacBook. And then from my MacBook, I uploaded it to my Canva. And it's just so convenient having both Apple products for your phone and your computer, which I know not everyone has. So anyways, back to the space. So I've got the upper area covered here. You know, the thing I wanted to add was some flooring, just to remind myself that the wood floor here is beautiful, thank God, because it's a rental, but it's got this very warm tone to it. And I literally just typed in hardwood flooring on Google to get this image right here, because the wood planks are thin, so this kind of matches. And it's a really warm color, and this is warm, but this is a little bit more yellow than what I feel my flooring is. I feel like my flooring's got more of like a reddish tint to it. So I went in here to the edit photo option and I changed, I think it was the vibrance that I changed. Let me check to see if that's what I did on this one. Let's open this up. What did I adjust? Oh, I adjusted the tint instead of the vibrance. So let's go back and do that. Edit photo, the vibrance back down, take the tint up. It was like at 47. I feel like this, and I think I was also trying to match the colors that you see of the floor in the dining room image. So got this, just put this in the middle. Looks pretty similar. So we're off to a good start already. And then the next thing I did was, I just started from the floor up. So let's add that rug in. I literally, here, let me show you. I went to Rugs USA. Again, I'm obsessed with Arvin Alano. His style is impeccable. And I just took this image right here. I right-clicked it, saved image as, I downloaded it, and then I uploaded it into Canva. And so that's what you see here. We're just gonna click that in. We're gonna rotate it so that the orientation's correct. And then we're gonna drag it down into here. Something to remember is that studio images of products are always going to vary in terms of what it actually looks like, as well as photos of my home that I've uploaded into here. Just gotta be careful with your mood boarding. Like, don't take everything as Bible, just be careful. So after that, after the rug, I added in my couch, which I've already got here from the Living Spaces product page, and I get to show you the background remover tool. We just go to edit photo and then background removal. And I've got that here. I think I flipped it because the orientation of the couch, the chase is along the window side, so I just flipped it like that. Then I uploaded a photo of my coffee table because we decided that we love the coffee table. We want it to stay, at least for now. So I need to be able to work with this dark, warm cherry wood color that the coffee table is. So everything that I get will need to complement that as well. And I cropped this leg a tiny bit because it looked a little funny. So we're just gonna keep it like that. And there we go, we're gonna make this a little bit bigger. How cute is that? It's my little living room in digital form. So we could start. And okay, what did I add next? So you can see that I uploaded a fireplace next because it is a big feature in the living room. It's black, it's mid-century, it's gorgeous, obsessed with it, I love it. I just can't forget that it's there. I need to add it to the mood board because I just can't forget about the other colors and the other pieces in your home that you need to work around. So we've got this, we've added that in there. Looking good. Let's see. I played around with some other different rugs we were considering, but we finalized on that. And I've been really wanting a massive faux olive tree for the space to go close to the windows because it's impossible to keep an olive tree alive inside, I've heard. And I'd rather just buy a faux one that I don't ever have to worry about and like stress out over. It's just always gonna look good and it's always gonna be there next to the window looking gorgeous. So I found this image because I liked this pot that this tree was planted in. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get rid of the background. And there's gonna be instances like this where you can see that the background remover didn't completely get rid of everything because it also thought that that table was a feature. So I got pretty lucky. I was able to just like crop it out. There, bam. So I am putting it near the window because that's where I want it to go. You'll just have to edge it around with everything as you're, okay. So the olive tree is in, and then I started to add different media consoles and different end tables and different lights that I was interested in. I think that the major things that I was focused on was what color do I want to go against this wall here that has a TV? Do I want to go with the black theme because the fireplace is black, the TV's obviously a black screen, and black gives this whole area a little bit of contrast and a little bit of color because everything else is earthy? Or do I go with a lighter design because the wall is white? It could make the space feel more open. And also I wanted to think about the type of material that I wanted the media console as well because my coffee table is a really rich, warm wood. I was like, here are my options. A black non-wood media console, or maybe I could get a lacquer cream white media console because both of those colors and materials would not clash against this coffee table, in my mind. That's my personal process and opinion. We did decide on this media console, so I'm just gonna bake this in here because I love the color. It wasn't boring cream white blend into the wall, but it wasn't black. Let me find this. I added all of the images, oh, not in this one. I added all the images in the notes. I don't know where my camera cut off at, but it turned off. So now it's back on. We were looking at the sideboard. So yes, I just decided to give the sideboard a shot. I love the rounded legs and I just think it's unique, and it wasn't black so bold, but it's not just boring white. So I decided to go with that. let's remove the background as we did with the other image. And to get rid of that extra negative space, I'm just gonna crop it, and then I'm going to make it bigger. And as I said, this is not proportioned properly against measurements of the home and what the product sizing actually is. It's just like me putting it in a place where it just feels right. So that is there. And then there I've been wanting a statement floor lamp. So I have been obsessed with, I think this is from CB2. So let's do the whole process again. Crop it in a little bit, just to get rid of that negative space, and then make it a tiny bit smaller. Base is travertine with the gold accents. That's gonna look really good. Let's see, what else? And then I wanted to do something a little fun for the end table. I got this, I can't even remember where this side table is from. I wanna say it's actually from All Modern or something, but yeah. We'll see which type of end table I actually go with, but yeah, I was like, we can do like a round top side table because the curves of the media console go well together, and the color of this marble table was just, it gave it this like fun, warm color. And yeah, this is the space digitally with everything added in. Obviously, you need to like check the measurements of everything before you purchase, and yeah, that's just kind of how I do things. This is kind of how I you know, think it through, and I'm such a visual learner and I only get inspiration this way, so this helped me see all the colors. I hope that I've covered everything, and I hope that you've learned something, and I hope that it's helpful. And obviously, if you have any questions, please just let me know in the comments. I'm excited to film the third part of the series once I've gotten some of the products in the house. I'm gonna show you the next steps like in real life. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.